We should have a beer, actually.
I'm surprised you haven't. Hi, everybody. It's Andy from Snow Camp Europe here in the People's Hotel in Kaprun with another podcast with
Wouter from Snow Sports Kaprun.
Snow Sports Kaprun. Now, in this podcast, we are talking about the massive increase of skiers and ski schools posting videos on social media with what sometimes is very elaborate skiing drills. Some of them are confusing for the viewer, especially the uneducated viewer. And we've seen a lot recently in the last week to 10 days where they seem to all be talking about the upper body. And Wouter's got some thoughts on this, and I've got some thoughts on this, but we just looked at several different videos from several different ski schools and ski teachers from all over the globe, no one in particular, and everybody's talking about the upper body. But as we know, where does it all start?
It starts from your legs, and I have had it. I am. I've been silent enough, and I am done with all these drills, these useless drills, these coordination drills, and everyone talking about having a stable upper body and having core tension from the core. A core tension, if I'm running and if I'm sprinting, I don't have my core tension. I don't have my abs tension because I can't run anymore. And I'm fed up of everyone doing these stupid drills that don't make any sense because skiing, as what you correctly said, is coming from
The ankle.
the foot, yeah,
Working its
mainly
way
from the
up
ankle.
the legs,
And
right?
it's your legs. It's you know, your legs.
Okay, so where we're seeing this increase of upper body tension, upper body drills, people putting poles into certain positions that just are uncomfortable, what should we be doing instead?
You should talk about, if you want to keep your upper body still, you need to have a separation, yeah, of course, from the upper body and the lower body, but the separation comes from rotation of the legs, yeah, and not because I keep my upper body still. If I start to keep my upper body still, I am not focusing on my legs. It is the worst you can do. And on top of that, to start to talk about up and down movement, which makes it even worse, but that's a different subject, which makes it even worse. Yeah, we need to talk about the rotation from the leg. If I rotate my leg and keep a little bit my upper body and my lower body separated, my upper body is still. Yeah, I am moving to the outside, my legs to the outside of the turn. I don't need all these whatever legs or the poles behind of your arms and in front of you thing. I've seen it all, and I'm guilty of it as well. I used to do it, but with experience, yeah, in the last 10 years, I am not doing this anymore. It is a waste of time and it's a lack of experience.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons we see a lot of this is because this is what the associations teach.
Correct.
And the associations, again, going back to the difference between a ski instructor in a ski school that is teaching a programmed progression versus coaches with experience who are working with individuals on a progression, then to an extent, it's not always the fault of the ski teacher, but some of these
No.
ski teachers that we are seeing online are extremely experienced,
Correct.
highest level,
And it's
and
all
some
wrong.
yeah, well, and some of the drills we've just seen a drill that we would class as a coordination drill, but he was pitching it as a stabilization of the upper body.
Correct.
But then half of the upper body was having to move to do the drill.
It all doesn't make any sense, and it's exactly what you said, Andy. It's like being in school, or you get in university a lecture from a professor. So this professor says, okay, this is how it should be, so you believe that. But no, it's not. In this case, it's not. If you start thinking about it yourself, it doesn't make any sense. But even these good skiers, because they've not thought about it themselves, they're just being taught as well. Like, oh, this is what you need to be doing. This is, yeah, you need to keep your upper body still by doing this drill, or putting your poles up in the air like a window or whatever. They think, okay, this is how it is, but it isn't. This is not really, how you establish a nice upper body.
Yeah. I think
stabilization.
there are the courses that are ran and the examination courses are so driven by these exercises because I think in a ski school environment, when you have got a group of 10 people, you're trying to do a one size fits all solution for whether it be getting people to lean forward, not lean back, getting them to flex at the joints, not be standing straight, stopping them from rotating their shoulders, and therefore getting everybody to put their poles on their shoulders seems to be the right thing.
It is what you're saying. It starts with the association. And it's not here only
It's a nature of the
in
beast.
Austria. It's in the whole of Europe, really. It's the association. We've done it like this 30 years, so we should do it. The technique that they are describing in the books and in the ski instructor manuals, it's not wrong. It's just passed on and explained wrongly. And then we're doing on top of this, we're doing all these drills that don't make any sense. We're making it too complicated for our guests. And and it starts with the association. And I've tried now, I'm doing this now since I don't know how many, 10 years. I'm trying to do difference, to make a difference. Slowly there is a little bit of a difference, but there's still so much resistance.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, certain theory, we'll probably talk about this, another podcast a bit about theory and later on this season. But yeah, these drills with keeping the upper body still, they don't make any sense. They are designed for extremely good skiers, extremely good skiers, and not your normal, tourist coming here for a week and doing all these extremely difficult coordination
Yeah,
drills.
I suppose a lot of what
It's
we've
no fun.
looked at today are they are already skiing to a high level and then using that drill within that demonstration of high level skiing, where the average person who's looking at that, who is dreaming of being able to do it, is so far from that ability anyway that if they then try to even ski that way, then it's not going to matter if they're doing this or holding poles or whatever anyway, is it?
Skiing is quite easy. We make it really, really difficult. You just have to find your edge, top of the turn, and the ski turns to the left and to the right.
Yeah, so
And
especially
that's
with modern
what it
equipment.
is.
Yeah.
And how do you do that? From your legs. You don't edge your skis from the upper body. So yes.
Okay, so just to put a little curveball in there, you don't edge your skis from the upper body. If you inclinate at the start of the turn, surely that's your upper body going inside the turn, which increases the edge angle early, is it not?
That is, but you use your leg. The leg is the first thing. The leg is everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
that inclination
an
comes from the
inclination.
ankle up,
Correct.
not from the head down.
Correct.
Yeah.
100%.
See, I tried to catch him out, and he's redeemed himself and given us the correct answer. See, he does know what he's on about.
No, but I am fed up of these people. I am done with it. These people doing these drills for the sake of doing drills. And you see it in the ski schools as well, and you see it in the whole of Austria. And I'm part of the examination,
The organisation.
as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing drills. I am completely done with it. It is, you have a couple of drills, they're good, but use them when appropriate for the right time. But don't do drills
For the sake of doing drills.
And do not do drills to keep the upper body still with doing whilst you're moving your arms. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay. What are your thoughts, folks? Do you think that drills are overcomplicating skiing? Are you in Wouter's side of the court where they are stupid? Is what you're saying?
Yes.
And everything should be just with the legs. Or do you think that there is a place for drills in the learning to ski environment? We would be interested to know in the comments, and Wouter will respond to those ones.
Yes.
not me.
You can shout at me. You can call me names. You can say anything you want. I'm not offended. Yeah, I'm always open to discuss things. It's better.
Good stuff. Cool. So you go, folks. Are drills a waste of time? Tell us in the comments below. It's Andy from Snow Camps Europe with
Wouter from Snow Sports Kaprun.
saying bye for now.
Bye bye. Or was it too spicy?